Hey guys, it's Destiny, and today we are going to be doing another Mydei showcase. And before we get into today's video, I would love to know what is one of your favorite snacks. Lastly, if you enjoy videos like these, do make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support the video, and now let's get straight into it. For today's showcase, we are going to be using Mydei alongside Ruan Mei, Lynx, and then Sunday. And when it comes to the supportive options you can use alongside Mydei, I did want to test out Ruan Mei just because of the buffing capabilities she has when it comes to the ult type res pen buff she has, the damage boost, and so on. And then of course, you can use alternative supports as well. For example, you can use Sunday and Sparkle alongside Mydei. You can consider a character like Remembrance Trailblazer, Pela, you can consider using Bronya, and so on. There's definitely options that you can consider, and I really like Lynx because of the fact that she is going to be able to increase the likelihood of Mydei being attacked, so that's why I really like her alongside Mydei. I'm just gonna basic attack here with Ruan Mei and then use her ultimate. We're just gonna give the ult type res pen buff to the entire team now. With Mydei, we're just gonna use our skill. There we go, and now we're gonna unleash Kingslayer be King. We're going to advance forward Mydei, and now he's going to unleash another instance of Kingslayer be King. And now we're also going to heal him up a bit. I'm not going to use his ultimate just yet because I do want to get that additional charge from both these robots before breaking them. So now we can use Mydei's ultimate, and right after we're going to be able to use Sunday's ultimate to give Mydei some more buffs as well as the energy. Okay, we got hit there. Now we're going to unleash Godslayer be God. Boom! Almost 1 million damage, which is pretty huge. With Ruan Mei, we're just going to skill. Boom, there goes Mydei. Now we're going to use our skill, and now we're also going to follow up here with the ultimate. So there we go. We did get hit, and now with Mydei, this ultimate right here should be able to knock out the big robot, I believe. Boom, there we go. Now we are on to the next phase of enemies here, which is the Swarm Bug, and we are going to get hit a bit, which is perfectly fine. Now we're going to unleash Godslayer be God. Boom. There we go. Mydei's going to come in with more attacks. We're going to advance forward with Sunday once again. With Lynx, I'm going to heal Mydei. Now we're going to get hit just a bit here, but this is perfectly fine. We're going to use Ruan Mei's skill. Now we're going to use Ruan Mei's ultimate. We're gonna get some more bugs here. Oh no, Mydei went down, but actually he's right back. I love that factor about him, that he's just able to revive himself. It's just so cool. He's going to survive those fatal blows without any issues. And boom, there we go. Now this bug's already at 0%. They thought they can take out Mydei? I think not. We are going to definitely punish them in return. They're gonna take a bit of damage, perfectly fine. Going to use Sunday's ultimate. There we go. Going to advance forward Mydei, and boom. Now with Lynx, I'm just going to basic attack. We're also just going to use her ultimate here for some more healing. With Ruan Mei, I'm just going to use her skill, get some more energy. Now we have Mydei's ultimate. I'm just going to take advantage of it right here just so we can attack these bugs. They should blow up now. Yep, okay, cool. They're blowing up, which is awesome. We're going to get hit here just a bit. Oh, you're just going to trigger Godslayer be God. Boom! There we go. This bug is already at 37%. And we're just going to keep going with these attacks here. Oh, I think, yeah, we could just end it now. Oh my goodness. He just wiped the floor with this bug here. We're just going to use the ultimate, and they should be able to kill this bug here. I need to see this in normal speed. We literally just wiped the floor with this bug. There we go. I love this ultimate. It just looks so freaking cool. And boom, there we go. It was enough to knock out the bug. The bug is going to blow up, and we have successfully cleared with this team here, which is awesome. And now we just have Firefly, and she's just having a good time over here on the other side with Fugue and Linksha. Unfortunately, I stole Ruan Mei for the first side. So unfortunately, these characters here won't have Ruan Mei, but you know what? It's perfectly fine. Let's just show off the builds for today's video. So here we have Sunday. Let's just go through his stats real quick. For his Lycone, we are using his signature Lycone, but you can consider alternative options as well. For his traces, they are maxed out. Then for his relics, we are using Broken Keel and the Ordeal set, and I realized I was actually blocking the screen for the relics, so now I'm on the other side. But we have a 152 speed Sunday, and we also have a 153 speed Mighty. Now personally, when I am playing these two characters in particular, I do prefer to have Sunday at least 1 speed or more below Mighty, so that Mighty is able to attack, and then Sunday can just push him right back up and Mighty can attack once again, which allows him to have high attacking frequency. And of course, the speeds can be lower than what they are right now. They don't have to be this fast. If anything, I would recommend doing a 135 speed Mighty and then 134 speed Sunday. And if we go through the stats, here they are. We also have his signature Lycone, but if you don't intend to pull for this one, you can use this free-to-play Lycone Ninja Record Sound Hunt, which will increase his max HP, and then we will also be able to take advantage of crit damage boosts as well. Now for his traces, they are maxed out. For his relics, we have Bone Collection as well as Scholar Lost and Erudition. When it comes to the planar sets, you can of course also use Ruan Arena. I would say both sets are pretty nice on him. And Scholar Lost and Erudition is a very nice 4-piece set on him, as it will increase his crit rate, and then also of course increase his skill damage and ultimate damage. Now we have Ruan Mei, and here she is. She is using Dance 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 just to provide additional action advance for the entire team. Her traces are maxed out. For her relics, we're using Messenger and Sprightly Von Whack. You can definitely use alternative relic options. You don't have to use these ones in particular. I really like Sprightly Von Whack on Ruan Mei though, as it allows her to end up going first when it comes to this particular team. So she's going to be able to get off her ultimate immediately, which will allow us now to take advantage of the buffs from her ultimate. For example, the Ult-type Res Pen buff. And we have Messenger, which will increase ally speed even further when she uses her ultimate, but of course you can use alternative sets. Now, when it comes to Lynx in particular, here she is, and we're just going to go through her stats real quick. She is using Shared Feeling, which will allow her to regenerate 4 extra energy for all allies when she uses her skill. For the traces, they're maxed out. For her relics, we're just using Broken Keel and Passerby. I like Passerby just because it gives that additional skill points in the beginning if I do want to use an additional skill and not have to worry too much about the skill points initially. And then also the Outgoing Healing is pretty nice. But you can of course use alternative relic or planar options. And once again, the main reason I really like Lynx alongside Mydei is due to the fact that she's going to be able to apply survival response to a single ally, which will also increase their maximum HP based on Lynx's maximum HP. I would say these two have a very nice synergy when it comes to just what she's able to provide for Mydei, as once again, survival response will make his likelihood of being attacked higher, which is great as this allows us to now get more charge from him being hit. In the case of Ruan Mei, now there is one thing I want to mention regarding her that is a bit of a flaw when it comes to the synergy with Mydei. So the main issue with Ruan Mei alongside Mydei is due to the fact that when she has the little flower above an enemy's head that essentially delays them even further from recovering their toughness meter, this can be seen actually as a bit of a negative because now enemies won't be attacking Mydei as much due to the fact that they're now getting further delayed. So because of that, since they aren't attacking him as much, that means we're getting now less charge for him to be able to take advantage of Godslayer Be God, for instance. So because of that, that is a bit of a negative to consider when using these two. I personally do prefer using a character like Tribbie for her buffs. But of course, you can use alternative options even beyond that. For example, you can use Pela, you can use Remembrance Trailblazer. If you want to use Sunday, Sparkle, and Mydei, you can do this as well. I did, of course, want to account for that negative factor, though, when it comes to using Ruan Mei in particular with Mydei. Now, considering the buffs that she's able to provide, she will definitely be able to nicely amplify his damage output. So I would say that's definitely a positive. Plus, you are still able to get a very nice clear when you are using a team like this, where it's like Sunday, Mydei, Ruan Mei. If you don't have Sunday, you can consider using a different character that does provide action advance, I would say. But of course, I would say Sunday is definitely one of Mydei's best partners from my testing so far, just because of all the buffs that he's able to provide when it comes to the crit rate, the crit damage, the energy, the damage boost, and so on. But yeah, overall, this team, I would say, is very, very fun to mess around with. Mydei is just a complete powerhouse when it comes to just abolishing anything that he's fighting. He wiped the floor with those bugs, which was very, very fun to see. And of course, I will be showing off more Mydei teams. I might end up doing 1 or 2 more showcases and then also doing my review on Mydei. But I would love to know if there's any particular showcases you would like me to show. For example, if you want me to show Halo alongside Mydei, if you want me to show Mydei on complete auto mode, I can also do that, where I might just take a break. I might just grab a snack real quick and we can just watch what the auto mode does, see if it actually gets good results or if it doesn't. And another thing I actually forgot to mention regarding this specific team and just Mydei teams in general is that you can definitely get away with doing no sustain on teams like these due to the fact that Mydei will be able to survive those fatal hits. And since he's surviving fatal hits, you can get away with using no sustains at all and just fully amplify his damage output so that he's able to just deal a bunch of damage onto enemies. No sustain can work, or sustain is completely up to you. And if you don't like using links, you can use a character like Huohuo, you can use Gallagher, you can use Luocha. There's definitely a lot of options for the sustain, but I did want to show off Lynx a bit more just because of what she's able to provide for Mydei. That'll be it for today's video. I think I've yapped enough about this team in particular and just Mydei in general. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, do make sure to subscribe, leave a like to support the video, and I hope to see you all next time. Peace.